Hello, Emery. How are you doing? I'm existing. That's good. Existing is a good state of being. A book cover, you say? And yes, it is. In the woods somewhere. Yes, I'm making. Oh, well, this is actually my stream. Excellent. Had a mental meltdown today and now I have a headache. That's fair. Go drink some water. I hope today's stream will be. It's nice and relaxing. We're not doing Science Gate today. We're doing a nice, calm knitting stream. So hopefully that will help. But yeah, go drink some water. Yeah, so basically, okay. Simtastic. Oh my god. Okay, so there's been this trend on TikTok where people have been taking this quiz to the song Soldier Poet King. And there's like a whole bunch of stuff about it. I'm going to talk about it. But basically, no, you? Okay, well, I'll do the bonk one when we get there. I'm a soldier. I know, Emery. I was actually quite surprised about that, but that's really cool for you. Yeah, so I'm making book covers for one's gonna have a crown on it, one's gonna have a pen on it, and one is gonna have a sword. But we're making the crown one today because I got king. And yeah, we're listening to wow, you got a grid all set up? Yeah. That sounds neat. I haven't seen this. I also don't have TikTok. Okay, no, fair enough. I will explain the trend when we get to it because it's actually extremely interesting. I'm gonna be real. It's based off the song that's gonna come next. I don't want to go to school tomorrow, but at the same time, we have a event tomorrow for the kids who meet good kid requirements, and I can't miss it. Mm, yeah, that really sucks when you don't want to go to school, but there's also something exciting happening at school. I think you should go. I think you'll have fun. I think it will like make you feel a little bit better. Yeah, the school thing, you know. Mm. Also, as you can leave later in the day. I think I'm like pretty sure Emery goes to high school, so that might not be an option. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Emery. Uh-oh. In the woods somewhere. Uh-oh, Emery. That's an uh-oh. It'll be okay. It's just the one day, and it's Friday. There's it like it's the last day. Okay, it's based off of this song. And I'll explain like it's a quiz based off of this song that you can get. Okay. There will come a soldier who carries a mighty sword. He will tear your city down. Olay, olay, O Lord. Olay, 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 O Lord. He will tear your city down. Olay, olay, O Lord. It's a very good song. Will come a poet whose weapon is his words. He will slay you with his tongue. Olay, olay, O Lord. Olay, 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 O Lord. Will slay you with his tongue. Olay, olay, O Lord. I remember this sing, everyone one day, and then this quiz came. Bro, this quiz. It's ruining my life. I got king! Now it's made of thorns. David Noy, the David's boy. Olay, olay, O Lord. Olay, 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 O Lord. If you look up Soldier Poet King quiz, it's like the first one that shows up. Oh. Almond milk is great. Almond milk is pretty good. Like, I agree with you. I don't like it in, like, lattes or anything like that, but, like, in smoothies or, like, cereal, it's pretty bomb. Bum. Hey! See, now I don't know what it's gonna do. Hello! Guys, they have oat milk at my hotel. Yo! I like oat milk better in the lattes. I've never had oat milk. I'm not, like, I'm lactose intolerant a little bit, but, like, not enough that I can't, like, drink it. I'm okay when I drink it, basically. Guys, I got the Tommy merch. It says feeling good on it. It's pretty dope. It is a new hoodie, yeah. I got a little new hoodie. Okay, so let me explain the Tommy I see. Yes, it's very good. It's so soft, dude. Like, this has gone through the wash already, and it's still so soft. It's pretty dope. It's pretty dope. So, let me explain this quiz for people who don't have TikTok or haven't seen it or whatever. Basically, there's a song by the Oh Hellos called Soldier Poet King. And it's kind of implied that these are 3 different types of traits that you can have, like, that you can be when you're a person arriving to a place. Mostly in fantasy books, right? It's like little tropes like the trickster or the hero or whatever. And so, like, the soldier is someone who, like, comes ready to fight, helps a revolution, starts, like, that type of thing. The poet is a person who observes, writes down stuff, like all this sort of stuff, and then the king is someone who has to enforce the rules, is a leader, so on. And I was so sure, going into this quiz, that I was like, I'm gonna get poet. Because what else would I be? And I got king. And apparently that's like a thing where a lot of people who think they're poets end up getting king. And it's actually been this whole trend thing where, like, a lot of people who think they're poets get king, a lot of people who think they're kings get soldier, and a lot of people who think they're soldier get poets. And, like, to the point that it's, like, almost its own category of, like, this thing. So, like, there's a lot of TikToks that I'm seeing of people drawing themselves in whatever they got, and usually it's them being like, oh, I'm gonna get this thing, and then they get another thing. Specifically the poet to king one, so it's like, so someone that like draws obviously would probably think they're a poet, and then it will be a drawing of them in like regal attire and all this sort of stuff. Brown sugar, raisins, and something else. Oh, speaking of shirts, guess what came in? Ooh, Eslantha merch, because I saw that you ordered that. What do you think I should have been? Oh, what do I think I should have been? Yeah, okay, you should have been. I don't know. I simply don't, No, soldier makes sense, though, because as soon as you said soldier, I was like, yeah, that makes sense. I took one look at you immediately, sussed out you as a king. See, that's what my brother said, too. Like, I told my brother about this trend because he was not getting this on his For You page. I was. And, like, when I was telling him about him, before I said, like, oh, I got king, and I thought I was poet, he was like, I immediately thought you were king. And, like, pretty much everyone else I've talked to about this quiz, without saying what I think they are, everyone says, oh, you're king. And I was like, well, that's so cool for me. But it's interesting. It's a really interesting quiz. On a little bit of a side tangent, I'm gonna make a TikTok about this actually a little bit later. But thinking about it, okay, so this song's been around for a while, and it's like in almost every single fandom playlist, whatever, whatever. And so people have assigned it to like Dream SMP characters, specifically Technoblade, Wilbur, and Tommy. And so people would have Technoblade as a soldier, Wilbur as the poet, and Tommy as the king. And now that this quiz has come up, where like a bunch of people are getting things that they don't think that they were going to get, it made me think that it's not true. The things that we've assigned those three characters are not true, because Techno is more of a poet, and Wilbur is the king, and Tommy's the soldier. And I really want to do these drawings of, like, so, like, for instance, for Technoblade, have him, like, as the soldier, and then have it, like, transition to him being the poet. And then same thing with Wilbur. Wilbur being the poet, and it transitions to him being the king. And then Tommy being the king, and it transitions to him being the soldier. Do it? Right? It's interesting, right? Like, it's interesting, because if you think about it, like, it makes sense. Anyway. Billy and I are now share a grandma, and they aren't very fond of it. Oh. Uh-oh. So anyways, so thinking about this, I was thinking, you know what should I knit today? Because a lot of the things I'm knitting require me to, like, stare at a chart, and I don't think you guys want me to be... So I was like, what can I do today? And so I've decided that I'm going to make a book cover for each of the little things. I'm going to do King first. I am sitting up straight, Chachi. Oh, Emery, you redeemed water. Bonk. Easy, danger of small death and oldest scene. Oh, by the way, didn't you say you drew your orchid character? Do you mind us seeing it? I did draw it. Trashy, how are you doing today? Think if Techno took a quiz, I can imagine how shocked you would have been. Like, getting poet. It's bound to have happened instead of soldier. Yeah, right? Oh, oh no. Guys, I already run a cult. I can't run a kingdom as well. So I drew my character on the Origins SMP, so it's a little bit different, but it kind of looks the same. So, I'm a withered, so it has, like, little skeleton ribs, right? Smoke Eyes still has stripes on this. That's my little character. So what did you get? I got effing King, Ninjor! I thought it was gonna be an effing poet, and I got King! So Shockwell, my MC usually has a crown, and has a crown on most of my icons. Everyone gets King? That's not actually true. There is, like... See, the thing is, I think it's a little bit biased, because I think a lot of people who would take that quiz in the first place... like, would take a quiz like that in the first place, would get King. Because I have actually seen a lot of people who get Soldier and Poet. I just think it's, like, the type of thing where, like, a lot of people get King because they are the type of people who would do that. I got Poic. There we go. See, like, I think, like, a lot of people get King, but I think it's just, like, you know. Hardly have only once had one of those meltdowns before in school. That is good. That is good. I got Poet. Nice. I think it's funny in a group chat I saw it first with mostly soldiers and poets. Yeah! Never thought it was funny, by the way. Okay, okay. Yeah, see? They showed the statistics and King was over 66% of people. Yeah, so here's the thing, Ninja. Like, again, I think it's like that because those are the type of people who would take the quiz in the first place. So, that's why it's probably that much. But I don't think it's, like, I think, like, if you were to force, like, a bunch of people to do that quiz, it would be more even. I don't know if that makes sense. Yeah, Simtastic, let's go! I don't know, it doesn't, like, it means nothing. It's just as reliable as, like, doing, like, the alignment chart or the IMDb, like, quiz. Like, it means F all. But, like, it's cool. It's interesting. Afterwards, and I felt bad for, I'm very taken and see what I get since my personality changes daily. Oh, well. There's a Greek tragic person quiz going around, too. Ooh. Ooh. Would you like to hear the world nightly news? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Apple. Is it going to make me sad? It was about 5 million the last time I saw the update. Huh, it was neat. Yeah, what is it called? What is it called? What's it called? Why are you not telling me what's it called? Oh, the MBTI test. That one. That one. It was neat. Possible but also happy. Okay. Okay. Yes, Apple. Yes, I do want to hear it. That's what you said, though? Yeah, because I didn't, never mind. Okay, welcome to Nightly News of Apple. I'm your host of Apple. Weed dispensary scams on the rise. 5 former Metropolis police officers indicated on charge of murder and kidnapping and Tyrus Nicholas' death. Oh my god, oh, there's a lot of stuff. Half Moon Bay suspect in charge with 7 murder counts on U.S. tallies. More mass shootings in days in 2023 so far. Motive in Modern Park. Well, there's a lot of stuff. This is a lot of stuff. I thought you had, like, one little cool little news thing. I'm not gonna let the last one in, but I can read out some of the ones. Florida mom sued school district over her OnlyFans account. Fireball in lawsuit after releasing Fireball cinnamon without any liquor. That is all. Apple note. Oh no, I got full on reporting the news. Okay, I thought you meant... I thought you meant a little joke, a little tidbit. Anyways, okay, so what I'm making is, like, okay, like a book cover, so, I want to listen to this song. So it's like, so it's for, I'm gonna make it for this book specifically. So you would put, like, a little thing here, and it would go, and it would wrap around. And I'm going to, make it with, where'd my ball of yarn go? This is gonna be, like, the background color, so it's 2 shades of pink and, like, a gray. And then I have a red and a white ball of yarn over here for the crown and white, because I don't have black. And then the red had like dripping blood, and I will show you guys the little chart that I made. Won't you stay with me, my darling? So it looks like that. So like that's a little chart. So knitted cover, I had never heard of that. Oh, I was thinking more of a book pocket. Oh, yeah, like I was looking up like patterns, and there's not really like any, but like, you know, yeah. Speaking of crowns, what are we speaking of crowns? Wait, so what about speaking of crowns? Anyways, it has blood on it. It's in the corners. Happy hearts full of bones. Would you stay with me, my darling? Looks like a bleeding crown. Yeah, that's the idea. That's the idea. So the beginning part is gonna be like a little bit of ribbing. We're at the beginning, and it's gonna be about like maybe like the devil's after both of us. Like 2 inches of ribbing? Yeah, 2 inches of ribbing. So that's what I'm doing right now. I set up one a hole ago, and I put a quote on it. One of my prouder sewing moments. Ooh, ooh, yeah. See, like I could make one out of fabric, but then it wouldn't be a knitting stream. Like I was looking up there's some cool knitting patterns of like little book covers, like little like book pockets and stuff like that. But I really wanted to be a cover. I thought it would be kind of cool as a cover. Sewing stream when? You know, actually probably sooner than it was before, because like before my I don't know why. Hold on, I'm gonna turn the music down a little bit. I don't know why, but like hold on, I'm gonna join a VC so that people can join me if they want to. Both of us, to rest, with mercy out of me. What is this? Sorry, I had to reply to something. What was I talking about? Covers are nice. I added cushy stuff into mine. Ooh, so far it's Soldier, King, Poet 2. Take another and got Poet again. I'll take one more. Ah! Like, obviously it means, like, nothing, but, like... Oh, it's because I... Hold on. I think I did something a little bit weird. Should be able to hear a little bit. Anyway, you should be able to hear it now. There you go. Post mine in the book channel. Yo. What was I saying? I was saying something and then I just like completely lost my train of thought. Dang it. Anyways, I thought it would be cool to have like a little book cover thing. Just for funsies, you know? I need to, so, like, oh, also, like, the book club thing, this is, like, one of the books that I'm planning on reading, like, and so there's, like, in the first series, there's 4 of these that are this big, and then in the second series, there's this one and another, and there's 3, technically, but, I only have the first 2, because the third one is only in hardcover right now, and I want the trade paperback. And I don't know when it's coming out. Boy, I love it when I lose the thumb drive that has all my resumes on it. Uh-oh. 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 Yeah, like, obviously it's, like, not super, like, you know, it's not a diagnosis or whatever. Like, it's not gonna be super accurate. It's just an interesting quiz, you know? But it's just so, like, funny that, like, this quiz has, like, completely taken over TikTok, or at least the side of TikTok I'm on, where people are, like, drawing themselves and all this sort of stuff. I'm also kind of winging this pattern, by the way. We're, like, gonna hope for the best. I soldier. Like, considering, like, how people are kind of, like, describing the king, um, like, kind of, like, afterwards, um, like, I get it. Guys, it's too long. Okay, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 20, 21, 22, 23. Okay. We take it apart. It's a little bit too long. What if my JSO punch come in made? I'm excited. Yo! Yo! The game just sounds like a burnout gifted kid after reaching adult. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I think, like a lot of the people who are, like, getting it, like, are the people who are taking that quiz in the first place. Because they're, like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain. The king description at the end was oof. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, like, there's, like, so many things where it's like, oh, you want to be the poet, but you are, like, burdened with responsibilities and all this sort of stuff, and it's just like, ooh, okay, that's so cool. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Okay, I'm looking at the thing. In Crafts and Creations. Oh, it's in book club. Ooh! Oh, that looks awesome! Ooh! You know? Walter, Walter, I'm sad. Why are you sad, Emery? I know oof hits stop called out. Yeah, yeah. The Box season 2 is out. Oh no, boy. Ooh, ooh. Is it good? Okay, we're good. Guys, I was catching up on Hello from the Hollowoods today, which is a podcast. It's very good. Um, and the guy does, like, these little description things at the beginning, and 2 of them were, like, absolute bangers. Like, usually there's stuff like, oh, this person, um, like, okay, so, like, Hello from the Hollywoods is, like, about an apocalypse, essentially. And basically, he's just telling stories of a bunch of people who are, like, surviving the apocalypse, but, like, they're from all over the place. But the beginning parts are more like characters that we don't actually get to see necessarily in the podcast. They're just kind of like little snippets of other people we don't actually follow. And two of them today were absolutely banger. So TikTok keeps sending me ads for Fan Expo, and I'm just like, start reminding me about the thing I can't afford to go to. I never get ads on TikTok. You can block them. You know that, right? Like, you can block the account that's, if it's actually an ad, you can block it. Because I simply don't get ads on TikTok. Apocalypse but fruity. A girl asked me for my favorite band. I told her I didn't want to tell her. Obviously, Lovejoy would get me bullied. And a few minutes later, I decided to tell her, and she told me that was her favorite tune and named some songs. Oh! I always get ads for things I can't afford. I get it. I'm so sorry. I didn't know that. Yeah, you can just simply block accounts. You know that thing that pops up sometimes when you've been scrolling for too long and it's like, you should go to bed. You can block that account. Fun fact. Anyway. uh be right back. Alright. Yeah. I need those reminders. Oh, fair enough. Gotta go do something. That's all good, Emery. Have fun. What was I gonna say? What was I talking about? God dang it. Oh, Hello from the Hollywoods. So, the first one that I saw today that I was just like, that I was like, oh, this is interesting, was, he was like describing this creature, and he was just like, oh, it's a creature that has two heads inside of one. And one of them realizes that they need the other, just like a lot, and like, it's like a whole description, and I'm just like, this guy is just describing Malevolent, which is another podcast I listened to, and it was really weird to listen to because I was just like, there's no way this is not describing Malevolent. Like, it got like so specific, and I was just like, this this is Malevolent. You're describing Malevolent right now. What the F? You've been doom scrolling for 4 hours? Go to sleep. Oh, fair enough. I've been getting better at not scrolling endlessly on TikTok. I got Soldier, by the way. Trashy, that makes so much sense. That genuinely, that makes so much sense. Okay, but like, I don't know, like, I've been getting better at not doing that because I try to, in general, not doom scroll at all. So, like, if I see something that's like really upsettingly sad, I just kind of scroll by it, and then TikTok is just like, oh, I guess we won't show you that. So a lot of my TikTok is like whatever like the trend is. So like the Soldier Poet thing, some cosplays, and then like headcanons of various fandoms that I follow, which is nice. Like there's sometimes like there's some like people who have like some cinematic stuff or like core stuff, or like sometimes there'll be like you know, sad stuff that's just like, you feel like you're not doing enough in your life, and I'm like, that's so cool, TikTok, thanks for the reminder. And then like, but like it's not like all of it. I just got a paper white, so I just read instead of wait, I just got a paper to write, so I just read instead of doing. Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. How is the paper going? You told me about that before, actually. How's that going? Oh my god, I'm trying to think, like... Oh, and the second Hello from the Hollywood one that I, got, today that was like really it's going good. That's good. I'm glad it's going. You know, because it could not be going. The second one that I got that was like actually kind of terrifying. Because like it was very like the beginning of a zombie apocalypse vibe. And it was like, obviously I'm not gonna be able to like say it as eloquently as like this person said it, but like it was so in this apocalypse, the rain like there was a black rain started raining down and it turned people into like monsters basically. That's the apocalypse. And it was like it was describing this person who's like, "Oh, you sit in an airport and you hear that the airport has been delayed because of the storm outside, and you're sad because now that's added time to when you won't be able to see the person that you love on the other side. And yes, comparatively to all the months that you've been waiting, 2 more hours is not that much, but it feels like forever." And you look outside to see the storm, and because of the rain, it's almost impossible to see, but you see all of the workers that are working on the airport floor, and all of the pilots get out and start all in unison start walking towards the north. And I'm like, that is terrifying. I hate that. Because that was like the most apocalyptic, like, because I can imagine that so clearly, like this person waiting in an airport, they can't go because like there's a storm happening and everything like that, and because of the rain, it's like turning these people into monsters, and they all want to go to the north, and so all of them, everyone that's being touched by the rain outside that's working at this airport, just all in unison starts walking towards like the north, and I'm just like, no, that's terrifying. Back, and I can't remember if my geography test is tomorrow or not. Uh-oh. Hi, Tori. You're working at the airport. Okay, but like it's not because of the airport, it's because of the like the airport's not the scary part. It's like the fact that like all these people just started like, you know, it's a little bit scary. And that's like Hello from the Hollowoods is like horror, but like horror in the way that like Halloween specials are horror. Like, very, very technically they're horror. But they're not, it's not scary. Thank you for gifting me a sub. Oh, I have no idea who. I don't know who it was. Oh, you know what? It was probably, Fortune Cookie. Fortune Cookie was gifting some subs the other day. But I don't think they're here right now. Okay, we're fine. Airports have such liminal spaces, though. They are. This is true. Real. Did I mess up? Like, what is happening here? Why is there 2 pearls next to each other? What have we done here? Pearl, net, pearl, net, pearl, net, pearl, net, pearl, net, net, pearl, net, pearl, net, pearl, net, pearl, net, pearl, net. This one's supposed to be a net, and I messed it up on the last one. That's so cool for me. I can hear my brother talking to my dad downstairs. Okay, we're good. We're fine. It was Fortune Cookie 11 days ago. I only noticed now. Oh, no. Happy accidents. I fixed it. No happy accidents. I fixed it. Just sometimes, man. Anyway, I just think... I just, like, can imagine, like, the first person that kind of, like, talked about this quiz and is, like, looking at this trend now and is like, guys, it's not that deep, but okay. But it is quite interesting. It is quite an interesting little idea. You know what? I was actually, thinking about, so I just keep the mistakes. Fair enough. If it's easy to fix, I just fix it. But yeah, if like there's a mistake like 20 rows back, I'm just kind of like, I do like the theory. Yeah, I also got subs for Mischief and Vega. Yo! Oh my god, yo! Bro, I miss Vega's last stream. Like, Vega hadn't streamed in like 2 months, and then Vega was like, I'm gonna go live. And I'm just like, God dang it. I can't watch. And then, like, I personally really don't care about Genshin Impact. And so when she plays Genshin Impact, I'm just kind of like, I don't want to watch this. And then so I just don't. But oh well. Oh well. Oh well. Like last Halloween, like not this October, but last October, I think, watching her play Little Nightmares is kind of fun. I was there a little bit. I had such bad tech Twitch issues. Oh, that sucks. I'm so sorry. Good night. Good night. I got to sleep early. Okay. Have a good night, Emery. Yo, Axel! Thank you so much for the raid! How are you doing? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, Axel. Axel, you've been so cool. Yo! And then Piata Kadu is here. Hello, guys. How are you guys doing? We're, doing a little... We're making a book cover. We're knitting a book cover based off the, Soldier Poet King trend that's been happening on TikTok. That's basically what it is. I haven't seen you in a while. Yeah. Axel, what were you doing on stream today? Yeah, it's really cool. We're just like right at the beginning of it. It's obviously you can't really see it because it's like pink tones and like obviously my hand is kind of pinky too, so you can't really see the thing, but oh well. What were you guys doing on stream today? Been doing good. I was doing hardcore. Yo! How long have you been doing a hardcore world? Because I think I remember you saying that in Billy's stream the other day. Just started? Ah, okay. How's it going? Obviously didn't die, so that's good. I died in my last one. Oh, well. Awkward. Awkward. It's been so many hardcore worlds. Okay, fair enough. I'm slowly getting better? Good, nice. Yeah, I mean, like, you learn, right? Like, obviously you learn, like, hey, you know what? I can't go in caves. That kind of sucks, but I can't. S'mores are assembled and the kitchen smells so good now. Oh, yo. Yo. Oh my god. S'mores sound, like, really awesome right now. Jeez. We actually, okay, our popcorn machine broke, like, a week ago. And both my dad and I really like popcorn. Like I'm gonna have popcorn after this stream for sure. And our popcorn machine broke, and like not in like and like it's really weird because it didn't just like pitter out and die. It just stopped working. Like the motor that like makes like the thing spin just stopped working. It just stopped. Like it didn't like slow down or crash or whatever. It just stopped. And we were like, okay, that's a little bit weird, but we have had this popcorn machine for like a little bit, like a few years. So my dad went and bought another one. My dad bought the exact same one. Anyways, I've had s'mores in a long time. Yeah, oh my god. I haven't had, probably not as long as what you're implying, Axel, but the last time I had s'mores was in August when I was in a cabin with all my friends. And I had too many. I hate dealing with smoke and fire, so I just throw them in the toaster oven. Oh, dude, that sounds so good. I feel like you can definitely make s'mores by, like, putting, like, the graham crackers, like, in a pan or something like that and, like, roast. I don't know. I feel you. My, oven is a gas stove, so I probably could roast them just over the gas stove. It probably tastes really weird, though. I had them since I was a kid. Oh, dude. I mean, you can just like have them though. You can just like most like I feel like s'mores is like s'mores are like it's mostly the experience of like putting marshmallows over a fire rather than actually having the s'more. So like you could just have the s'more at home, but the experience. The trip is an effing core memory for me. It was quite fun. Having COVID for the last week of it was not great, but you know, we try our best. Hello? The ball of yarn has gotten under the wheels of my... Don't do that. It was fine. Yes, I do have hair. I actually took a shower like right before I went live, so my hair is still drying a little bit, actually. Hair confirmed. There is also hair on the back of my head. Confirmed. Oh my god, there's hair on the top of my head. Confirmed. Oh my god. Could you imagine if, like, I just went like this, but then if I, like, turned in any way that was, like, not, like, face fronting, it would just, like, I would, like, disappear. You know what I mean? Like, or, like, it would have, like, unloaded textures or something. Like, you know what I mean? Could you imagine if that happened with any streamer? That'd be neat. It would be definitely quite interesting. Ultra's 2D confirmed? Yeah, real. Guys, oh my god, okay. You know how, like, there was, like, this whole kerfuffle with, like, AI, like, art that, like, is generated by an AI, like, AI-generated art? And, like, how it just exists. Like, it's just a thing that exists. And people were, like, mad about it, justifiably. But, like, you know what I mean? But, like, okay, so, like, Cakebird and I were, like, talking in a VC about it. And, and we were talking about, like, oh, okay, like, that's, like, I feel like a lot of creative things could probably be taken over by AI because they're like that, like, there's an AI that's already writing, like, really convincing, like, essays that don't, fail, like, the plagiarization, like, the pledge. The stealing test thing. You know what I mean. Anyway, so, like, you can get it to write a book, is basically what I'm trying to say. And, like, it would be like you wouldn't plagiarize, thank you. Like, you can get it to write a book and everything like that. You can, like, get it to... There's even, like, a TikTok that I saw of it, like, it made, like, a knitting pattern. Like, it wasn't a great knitting pattern, but, like, it, like, functioned. But, like, you know what I mean? So, like, Kickbird and I were talking about, like, how far away are we from there being an AI streamer? So a streamer that is completely AI. So it plays video games, it interacts with chat, it talks, it chats, but because it's an AI, it does it 24/7. It just is never not live. And it just that's what it does. It just... And then literally 2 days after we had this conversation, there is one. There is an AI that streams. It exists already. It's, like, not flawless. Like, it's extremely obvious it's an AI, but, like, it does exist. I want AI for labor BS, not art. Exactly. Dude, like, you want AI for, like, to do accounting and finances and, like, banks. You don't want it to for art and writing. Yeah, in a nutshell, it functions, but it's missing something. But not all the time. Like, the thing is that, like, once it learns, it's pretty good most of the time. But yeah, there's a streamer that's like, it's a little VTuber, but it's an AI. It's a little VTuber, and it will play Minecraft, and it will like read chat, and then it will like respond to chat, and like it's not great. Like, it's like, you know that like chat bot, it's like that type of response where like you can read your thing, and then it will have like pre things to say. But the thing is that it learns from Twitch chat, so it's like inevitably it's learning like a lot of like pretty like racist and like hurtful things because it's learning from Twitch chat. Um so it's like sometimes it just says really whack things. Like, not all the time, but like sometimes it says some pretty whack things. But also sometimes it's quite funny. I don't know. For all the things we don't want to do as humans, we could do art and just chill. Exactly. Exactly. New robots for the tedious stuff. Exactly. That'd be wonderful. But yeah. But yeah, it exists. It learns from Twitch chat. To be fair, it also learns from like a bunch of other things, but imagine hearing AI sing. It, like, to be fair, like it's like not as bad as I'm making it out to be. Like, it's not like it's saying like slurs or anything like that. But it does just like read Twitch chat and then say something like your mom, and then like that's like the full response. You know, it will just say stuff like that. Um, but yeah, it is quite weird because it is the type of thing where like like it quite easily, like in the next 10 years I am so sure that in the next 10 years there will be like a partnered AI streamer that is like known, like well known. Like, you know how like 5 years ago VTubers were just not a thing? Like, VTubers and like PNG tubers, like that just simply wasn't a thing. If you didn't want to have your face cam, you just didn't have a face cam. And sometimes you would have like a little guy like this or something in the corner. And that's it. Like, if you didn't want a face cam, you just didn't have one. No one was doing no one had like VTubers. Like, that wasn't a thing. And I think it became a thing with VR chat, and people were like, "Oh, what if we do something kind of like VR chat, but like not a 3D model, and then just like have that instead of me putting on a camera?" Um, because yeah, like 5 years ago, it just didn't exist. So I'm thinking in the next 10 years, there's going to be like an AI streamer that is big, that's like that is like in the top 100 or the top like 200 or something, where people are like, "Oh, yeah, that's the AI streamer." Like, that is the streamer that's an AI. So hill at the bottom of the valley. All the good, oh no, when they die. They know I'm real close. You can hear them like a ghost. You're never gonna make it out alive. You're down at the bottom of that hill. I'm secret like they keep like a slave. Sorry, I'm just measuring. I'm making sure this is big enough. I think it might be a little bit too small. As well with my soul. You got your pocket full of money that you heal from the poor. Way down the hell, you either ring that bell and hit the devil twice as much to take your soul. See, how I could do it is I could do it this way, and then uh have a little bit of fabric on the other side. Home by his face, about the gun around his waist, and in that town to the ground. There was fire, and there was smoke, and then that preacher man was hanging by a rope. And they all down to their knees, begged that preacher man please raise his fist forceful. I am the righteous hand of God, and I am the devil that you forgot. Okay, maybe it's not actually. Guys, we're good. We're fine. Hell's coming with me. Guys, oh my god. You guys want to see a dope transition on TikTok? Yes, you do. Oh my god, guys, I got an effing thing. The TikTok wasn't on. It just started playing. Guys, I got the effing... The effing king thing. Look at this. Look at this. And it just says, to all those who got king, the crown may be heavy, but you do not have to bear it alone. Wear your crown with pride. I just opened up TikTok. I don't want to be called out like this. God dang it. The song started playing. What is happening? Oh Lord. Okay, I will find the transition one. Guys, we're pausing this music. Guys, look at this transition. Stop. Look at this transition. Focus. Why? Focus. Now, if you missed it, we're doing it again. Watch. Wow, I wish I was talented. God dang. What? Like, look at this one. Look at this. It's like, I'm gonna get poet. Load, please. I already know I'm gonna get poet. That's what it says. I hate it here! What is it like to- What is it like to be like that? I don't know! This one's a really funny one. It's just like, it says, POV, you're a soldier seeing all the poets and kings having an identity crisis. And it's just... It's a little bit funny. It's a little funny. Okay, this is where I got... The crown is too heavy. This is actually where I got the, like, the Wilbur on, like, the Dream SMP stuff from, is because someone made a TikTok that was like, you know who else probably wanted poet but got king instead? And this was the thing. This will only make sense to the Magnus Archives people, but that's okay. It's effing Jonathan Sims. I hate it here. And I was like, you're so right, TikTok. He would have wanted to be a poet but got king instead. God dang it. I'm gonna have literally all of my employees do this tomorrow. Yes. Yeah, that checks out. Yeah, because, okay, someone, obviously that TikTok got made. And then I was like, oh, shoot. You know, like, for Dream SMP, this would also work really well, where it's like, Wilbur probably also thinks he's poet, but then got king instead. Martin too. Someone was actually saying that Martin would have been a poet, but then got soldier. And I was like, that's so based. That's so true. Real. I love that. And I love that for Martin. You know, Martin deserves that, honestly. Okay, that makes sense too, right? I would say, like, okay, I'm trying to think of, like, anyone in Magnus Archives that would get Poet. I feel like OG Elias would get Poet. Yeah, I think OG Elias would get Poet. Not how he ends up at the end, but like how he was before. Hylas. But not because of that, but because, like, his whole story is that, like, he just wanted to, like, he, like, went and was like, you know what, F it, I'm gonna go live a free life. And that's, like, he rejected the responsibility. Like, he didn't want it. So I don't think he would have been a king. Okay, we're gonna see if this is enough. I can still hear my brother talking downstairs. I hope he is making dinner. I would like dinner. I think he is the person that's making dinner today. I am not sure, though. The bottom. On to the bottom. Out to no. After this, I'm gonna live a free life, goes to work for the Magnus Archives. Well, he did that because he knew that that was, like, that it would piss off his dad, essentially. Because it's, like, his dad told him to, like, oh, like, you need to go work in, like, a reputable place. And he was like, lol, okay. And so he chose the Magnus Archives. But he didn't actually choose the Magnus Archives. He, like, it's, like, during his interview, he literally says that, like, I don't really know how I got here. But, like, it makes sense, because he was just, like, you know, like, it's, yeah, it's technically reputable. Like, obviously his dad wasn't gonna let him, like, work at McDonald's, you know? But, like, it's not actually. It's, like, actually, like, not, like, it's seen as, like, a joke. Okay, guys, we're almost at 2 inches. I think I just. Set sail alone, there is no cook, and on who can help you. I also chose, like, a really, like, thick book to use this for, so hopefully it's okay. Guys, the Origin server has been so much fun, and I've only streamed it once, but I've been going on it, like, almost every day to just, like, F around. And man, I'm so excited to stream it. I think I'm going to do, like, a longish stream of it tomorrow, of me building and stuff, because I want to build, like, a ruined city, and where, like, Cakebird Trashy and I have decided to live is, like, in this, like, ice biome, and so what I want to do is, like, have all these, like, skyscrapers, like, coming out of the water, but then also, like, they're, like, half in ice, and all this sort of stuff. And it's gonna be dope. But it does mean that I need a disgusting amount of cobble. So I'm gonna have to, like, put a little, like, drop box somewhere and be like, hey guys, I know you're mining. I know you guys are building stuff. You guys should give me your cobble. Cobble for soup, please? Yeah. And then I need, like, an army of furnaces to, like, make it all smooth stone. And I need a stone cutter. Genius. I know. There's, like, 30 people on this server. And, like, someone, like, I haven't seen it yet, but there is someone, I know for a fact, there's at least one person that's digging a really deep hole for no reason. Like, there has to be, right? That's just what happens on servers. There's one person that decides, I'm gonna dig a really big hole. What am I gonna put in the hole? I don't know, but I'm gonna dig a big hole. And then they have like 20 double chests of cobble. And I want the cobble. I want it. Yeah. So I'm gonna get that, and it's gonna be dope, and it's gonna be great. I'm so excited for it. And I think I'm gonna do probably like a stream of it. Unseen servers exists, that one player diggy diggy hole. It just happens, dude. I don't know. Like it just happens. There is this, oh my god, guys. Okay, so like the server's only been around for less than a week, and there's these people who have like the coolest base, and I'm upset because they have a really cool base. You know what I mean? And I'm just like, wow, you guys, wow. Like I literally live in an ice hole right now. Like it's just a hole. That's it. That's it. I need to make my house first before I do the other things. But what I've done on the server right now is I've been gifted from Dean, which was very nice of Dean, a Luck of the Sea fishing rod because I can't farm. So now I can fish. And I combined it with a mending bow or mending fishing rod that I found somewhere. So now I have a mending Luck of the Sea fishing rod, which is great because now I can get fish. Can even be considered based. I got mud from somewhere, and I want mud brick as my floor rather than ice. Like, I kind of want to make, like... There's, like, a circle right now, and I kind of want to make... Hello? I am streaming.
Dinner.
Okay, I am coming down. Fishing in MC is so good. Okay, I find it very relaxing, but I wish it would just happen, you know? Like, I wish I could just let it happen on my screen so I could just knit and watch rather than having to keep my finger on the mouse, if that makes sense. But, like, yes, it is very good. It is very nice. I've only been getting, like, for having Luck of the Sea 3, I've only been getting, like, fish. So, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I got one book. But I guess the fish are good. But yeah. But, okay. So mud, right? There should be a enchantment of auto reel, right? Like, there's, like, you can, like, kind of, like, cheat the system. You can, like, kind of, like, cheat the system and do it. But, you know? It's so mud, right? I have mud. And you have to make it dry mud. But you know how you make dry mud? You make it with wheat. I can't farm. So I'm gonna have to go find wheat somewhere that I don't have to replant. Because if I plant it, it doesn't grow. So I can't replant. So I have to find wheat somewhere that doesn't need to be replanted. So I need to go find a village that has haystacks so that I can grab those. And then I'm going to dry out the mud. And then I'm going to make the mud into bricks. You could ask people for wheat. I could do that. Or I could go look for it. And then I'm gonna make it into bricks and then make the ice home that I'm living in all brick rather than ice. Probably also deep slate as well. Like maybe a deep slate floor and then mud brick around. I think that'd be like really cool. So my brother just came in and told me there's dinner. So I'm gonna go grab dinner and I'll be back. Have fun. Hi, I'm back. I have food. Mud brick and deep sleep is so good. A good combo? Yes. I'm very excited about it, actually. Guys, I think this is Thai. But these are very thick noodles. Look at these. My god. You know? Udon noodles. I think that's what they are. I think they're rice noodles, yeah. They're very good. This is very messy to eat, though. Okay. Oh my god. Company and 1, 2 times. Oh no. I got it. I'll eat the rest of it later. The bowl is in the way. That's a little bit funny. It's a little bit spicy. Mmm. Mmm. It smells really good. It smells like, I guess like soy sauce. It probably has soy sauce in it. But like, you know that like cooking soy sauce smell? Oh my god. It's so good. Anyways, Minecraft. So yeah, that's my plan for the little thing. I'm very excited about it, actually. I know like Cakebird and Trashy have like this plan for the little guardian place where they're going to make kind of like Atlantis type thing, like where they have like a ruined Sydney under the water, which is gonna be pretty cool. Apple? Apple, what are you doing? Why would you spam that 3 times? You can't just tease us about food and go so Minecraft. What am I gonna do with the food? What am I gonna do about it? You want me to talk about the food? It has rice noodles, chicken, bell peppers, and I put chili flakes in it. That's what that is. It's very good. Ooh, okay, but the Minecraft though does have like Farmer's Delight. Okay, that sounds banger, not gonna lie. It's pretty banger. It's awesome. The Minecraft has like Farmer's Delight, so it has like recipes on it. So I have to like figure out the recipes because there's like fish recipes. There's like stuff that you can make with the fish, and I need to figure it out because I want them. I want the fish stuff. I got an achievement the other day actually for eating like a cooked tuna or something like that, and it was just like the achievement was like hearty meal, and I was like, what the F is this? And it was like eat any prepared food, and I'm like, I don't think this counts, but that's okay. But okay though. My like nose is like okay, when I'm back there, my nose looks really red. But it's not though. That is so very odd. That's so cool. Thanks, light. I thought it was actually right because it's a little bit itchy, and I was like, huh? It's not. It's fine, guys. Oh, come on into the yellow light. Did you get some sun? I don't know if it was sun today. I spent all day. Not really. It's like pretty cloudy today. Like it's not sunburnt, if that's what you're asking. Like I know what sunburnt feels, and it doesn't feel sunburnt. No, it was like pretty cloudy today. And like the sun's still like pretty like low. Okay. Bonk. Yeah, but no, it wasn't sunny today. I want more of this food. Om and om. I'm putting it there. We need... Okay, are you at 2 inches yet? Yeah! Excellent. Okay. So I think if you put this in half... Perfect! Okay. Stand by. In the shadow of goodbye. Remember how we learned how to fly? Make believe in a time on our side. Okay, now I have to think about this. Now think about this chart. A quick question. Can you give me a hand at testing my setup for streaming someday soon? Whatever day works best for you. I saw your Discord message for it. I just haven't decided, like, what day I can. I saw your Discord message, though, Keith. Don't worry. Okay, because it's supposed to be like this. And I've now made it less than what it is. Uh-oh. Because now this is 24. And the chart is 25. 27, actually. I have to change the chart. I have to change the chart. Oh no, I had to change the chart. Oh no. And guys, I need to change the chart. Okay, we changed the chart, guys. So, like, it has to be in that box. Okay. That should be where the... That looks bad. Okay, this is how I did this last time, whereas I went like that. And I went doop, doop, no. Babushka. Hello, Chimby. How are you doing? I'm making crown. Nope. We changed the song. Okay, okay. And it was like...
Ah.
Ah!
Hello.
How are you doing? How are you doing, Billy Bumble? You've sent me a message that just says Ultir Light, and that kind of scares
Oh,
me.
yeah, I was gonna ask you a question, but then I was like, I'm just gonna join VC instead, and I did that.
Hello, welcome.
Hello. Thank you. I'm
I'm...
currently dyeing my hair. It's yeah.
Oh!
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to ask me the question still, or...
Nope.
Okay.
How are you doing this
I'm
wonderful Thursday?
I'm doing great. It's like, you know, I don't have work tomorrow, so that's pretty dope.
Sweet. Nice. Cockadoodle doo.
Cock-a-doodle
Yeah.
doo.
It I'm trying to like get rid of the word association with nice there, you know?
Chimpy has asked me, can you make a banana? Like, in theory, but I just really like how you said, can you make a banana? And then Stream Elements is like, microwave noises. I'm trying to make a chart, and it was so perfect before, but then I made the thing smaller, and now the chart is smaller, and I need to fix it, and I'm upset. I think we need to take that away from you.
But it's so much fun. It's so good.
I think it needs to be taken away from you.
I simply don't even need to talk anymore. I can just
Bruh.
I hate that. I hate that for me.
Fine. Be that way.
Oh my god, did I figure it out? Oh my god, I'm an effing genius. How has your Thursday been?
Not bad. Not bad.
Spoons, thank you so much for the 15 months. How are you doing? Yo? Oh, Spoons has just said pee pee poo poo, so that's fun. I love
Yeah?
that for me. Yeah.
That's so cool.
I'm doing just great.
Spoons!
I am
Hello.
so very glad.
Thank you.
I have made a crown. The crown has been made.
What are we doing?
Excellent. We
Spoons,
are...
I am
Have you guys, like, seen the, like, soldier, poet, king test thing that's been going around?
No.
Yeah.
So on
I got
TikTok...
soldier when I did it.
Really?
I have not
Yeah.
seen it.
Huh. That's extremely interesting, Billy Bumble. I love that for you.
What
If
is
you
this
say
thing?
So, Spoons, it's a quiz. Like, it's just on UQuiz. Like, if you look up, like soldier, poet, king quiz, it's like the first one that shows up. But basically on TikTok, someone made this quiz, and TikTok has, like, exploded over it, where, like, basically people are, like, taking it, and they're just not getting the things that they think that they would. So, like, I took it. So, like, Spoons, what do you think I got out of soldier, poet, king?
Poet.
Yeah, so you would think that.
Uh-huh.
You got king,
I
didn't
got
you?
king.
Oh.
And so,
oh,
like,
wow.
there's been this, like, huge thing specifically with a bunch of people who think that they're poets and are actually king.
Uh-huh.
And it's, like, the biggest call-out ever.
Okay, I don't know what any of these mean. I'm gonna go take the test right now, but I want to know what you guys think I'd be.
I don't know.
I genuinely think you're gonna get king. Like a lot of people get king, but I think that like if I didn't know that like pretty much everyone gets king, I'd be like, you got king. You'd get king.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, I like this first question. What is duty?
Oh, dude, the questions are like hard hitting, dude. They're like
They really are.
They're like a lot.
I don't understand this question.
I love witnessing,
but that's so cool because the answer my brain's thinking is just not on here. So that's so cool for me.
Okay, now I think you're gonna get poet because a lot of people that just don't understand the quiz get poet, which is really funny.
Okay, well, we'll see. I'm gonna take this quiz right now.
Okay, I am braining right now. Like, my brain is trying to... So I'm making a book cover, right? So it means it's gonna be this way. And I'm...
Yeah?
So I have to look at the chart differently than how it is here. If that makes sense.
So cool for you.
Like, I have to...
I'm
so
sorry.
I have to, like, flip the chart. Okay, I can do this. I'm smart. I'm smart. I can do this.
Also, I like speed ran putting the henna on my hair, and I simply it's gonna be so patchy. I've never done it that fast before, and I'm very proud of myself. It's okay. I have to like retouch my roots in like 2 weeks, anyways, so it's fine. I just wanted to get it done.
When you said this would hit hard. Oh.
Uh-oh.
I'm on question 7.
What's the question? They
a fear.
randomize it, so.
And
what
they're
what is it? Sorry, what was the question?
A fear.
Oh yeah. Yeah. And you're like, So after you do this quiz, Spades, I'll explain more about the like what's been happening on TikTok, because it's actually stupid.
Okay.
Let's go. Let's go. This is wonderful. Everything.
Guys, sometimes dyslexia is like a huge hindrance, but then sometimes it's actually kind of base, because it means that I can rotate things in my head in a 3-dimensional plane, and which is making this a lot easier than it probably should be.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's so cool for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You know, Billy Bumble, you getting soldier makes so much sense.
Does it?
It does.
What does Billy's?
Soldier.
Oh.
That makes so much sense.
Why?
I don't know. It just does. It's just the vibe, man.
Okay.
I don't know what any of these are supposed to mean.
I will explain after you take the test.
Okay. Okay.
It's from a song. Like, it's from a song by the Oh Hellos.
Yeah, I know the song. Like,
Yeah.
there once was a mighty soldier.
Yeah.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Basically, I'll explain after.
Okay.
It's like not gonna ruin the quiz or anything like that, but you're concentrating on it, so.
Yes, I am concentrating very hard.
This is simply so much more difficult without my glasses on.
What are you doing, Billy?
Play Minecraft.
Oh.
But I cannot see.
Oh. What Minecraft?
Hardcore.
Oh. Is this your private hardcore one?
No.
Oh. That's exciting.
Uh-huh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
Oh, wait.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. I'm concentrating so hard on this, even though I'm just knitting back and forth right now.
Cool for you.
Thank you. I try my best.
That's good.
How's the quiz going, Spoons?
Good, I'm almost done.
Nice.
Solid. Yep.
I think we should bring this joke back.
No. Wait, what am I missing here? Oh.
I know, Quentin.
Oh.
Okay, would you like to know what I got?
Yes, I would.
I got the poet.
Wow. That's awesome.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
No, because like that's what I like as soon as you were saying like that you didn't understand the quiz, like a lot of people who don't understand the quiz like get poet. Anyways, okay, so I'm gonna explain. So basically, okay, so here we go. So we're explaining the lore that's happening here. So obviously it's based off that song.
Yeah.
But that song is about like basically different like fantasy tropes basically. So like the hero, the trickster, like really like old school fantasy tropes. Like folklore stuff. And so like the soldier is like the character that is like well like is a fighter, like is bound by duty and all that sort of stuff, like, and is like fights for justice and like revolution and all that sort of stuff. And then the poet is someone who observes, who like writes down the beauty of the world or the tragedies of the world, like that type of stuff. And the king is someone who is a leader, someone who has like responsibilities and all that sort of stuff. So like that's kind of like the things.
Okay.
And obviously this song gets used in a lot of fandoms to describe characters, and all that sort of stuff. But basically what's been happening basically what's been happening is a lot of people who think they're poets end up getting king. And like a lot of people have been saying like, oh yeah, because what's been happening is like a lot of people who are poets, like that think they're poets, actually just are jealous of the freedom that poets have, but we're always bound by duty, and then so they get a king. And I was just like, that's so cool, TikTok. Thank you for that.
And
then, like,
you're a king.
I am the king, yeah.
You're the leader.
Dude, okay, when I was explaining this quiz to my brother was like, I thought you got king. Like when I was saying like, oh, I thought I was gonna get poet. And like, no, you got king. And like it's actually an interesting thing where like people who think they're kings get poet, and then people who think they're no, sorry, the people who think that are kings get soldier, and the people who think they're soldier get poets, and then people who think they're poets get king. Which is like, I think that's really interesting. But this is where it gets really, really interesting. I saw a TikTok that was about the Magnus archives, but it got me thinking about Dream SMP. So in the Dream SMP, there's been an automatic of Technoblade, Wilbur, and Tommy to this song, right? Where they make Technoblade the soldier, Wilbur the poet, and Tommy the king. And now that this new thing has come out where people are taking this quiz and realizing that they're actually like a different thing, I'm thinking about like how like Techno would think he's a soldier, would actually get poet, and how Wilbur would think he's the poet and then actually get king, and then how Tommy thinks he's the king but would actually get soldier.
I mean, yeah, that makes sense.
Right? And I was like, oh my god, I need to draw it or put it on TikTok or whatever so that someone else can draw it. Man.
If I'm gonna be honest.
I dropped out the college.
It makes so much sense, Quentin. It makes so much sense. Oh my god.
It really does. Oh my wait.
Oh my
Hi.
god. Please draw this,
that makes it even more like Wilbur.
What the F?
The king who thinks he's a poet.
I was actually like genuinely shocked. Like usually like when those type of quizzes like come out, I can pretty much guess like at least between like two of them or whatever, like what I am. But like And I was like, okay, I'm gonna get poet, but I might get soldier. And like the fact that I got king, I was like, what the F? That's not real.
Lol.
Oh, dude, and
No.
the king ones are such like big callouts. Like people were talking about like you know like gifted kid burnout and like how it's like an elder child thing and like all this sort of stuff. And I'm like, man.
Ouch. What did I say about poets?
Poets are like there's definitely been like some like poet ones as well, but I usually don't get them on my For You page because
Oh, hell.
you know,
Uh-huh.
for the obvious reason.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
Huh.
it's like I feel like if I were to look it up, I'm the youngest child. Oh well, I found myself a whole new realm of knowledge. See, like the thing is, I think it's also like it's like obviously it's just as reliable as like an alignment test or whatever. Like it's just
Yeah.
for fun.
I mean, I think it still says something about you as a person.
Mm-hmm. I feel like if I were to take the test on stream and you like get to see what my actual answers are for like the
Mhm.
questions, it would like say a lot about me as a person.
Mm-hmm.
Because man, some of those questions are like, dang man, okay.
I don't think
Mhm.
I'd do it on stream, actually.
No, same. Actually, I don't think I could. Because some of them are just like, ooh.
Yeah.
Yo! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh
it's
my god,
Mika
guess who's
with-
here?
Oh my god! Hello!
Oh my god.
Oh my god! 9 months. Oh my god! Twitch.
Oh
baby.
my god.
Oh my
Guys,
god!
guess who's here? Guess who's here?
It's Mika.
Hello?
Hello?
It's DJ Mika.
Oh my
Yo,
god, it's DJ
oh.
Mika.
DJ Mika. Oh my god.
Fair
The
warning,
one and
my throat
only.
is very coarse, so you will not be getting Mickey Mouse Papyrus today.
Aww.
Oh well.
I
That's
mean,
okay.
I did have a plan B if you're not up to voice acting today.
I'm scared.
Mika,
Hmm.
I have a really important task for you.
Oh, uh-oh. Oh no.
Elaborate, and then I will
And-
decide if I agree.
Okay, I need you to take a quiz.
I'll send it to you.
What kind of quiz is this? Are
Um,
we talking BuzzFeed quirky personality quiz, or are we talking
Yeah,
like
yeah,
Oklahoma?
yeah. It's that
Yeah.
actually, yeah.
actually.
Yeah, but only
Hold
the
on,
questions
I'm
Hello,
are gonna
thinking.
like
Keith. Hello,
Oh.
Quentin. Hello, friends.
only the questions are gonna make you question your morality.
Okay.
Yeah. I've sent it to you.
Let's see this. Ooh, quiz.
Now-
Are you a soldier, a poet, or a king?
Mm-hmm.
Now,
I'm-
what do we think it's gonna be?
I think
Do I stream this in Discord?
no.
No.
You
No.
don't want us to know your answers, trust me. Like the
No.
questions are very hard hitting. You don't want us to know.
They really are.
Miko, what do you think you would be?
Oh, what are the options again? Poet, something, or king?
A
Poet,
soldier?
Soldier, king.
Poet.
I
Okay,
also
cool.
think poet.
I turned my back on being a soldier a long time ago. I
Oof.
am a poet, and I do not have the temperament or the people skills to be a king.
I think you're gonna get soldier. I'm so sorry, Mika, but have fun.
Knowing my luck, I'm probably gonna get king, and we're both gonna be wrong.
Well, I got king, so you know.
I think it's a gamble right now.
Have fun!
Ye-
Anyways, guys, I love having a bleeding crown.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool. My pants have
I'm
holes in them.
So cool for. Yep. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So cool
Mhm.
for you. I love villagers.
Yeah?
Yes, they're my favorite
you really?
mob.
I
Yeah,
don't believe
they're
you.
My favorite mob. No, my favorite mob.
I don't believe you, Billy Bumble.
I love spending hours upon hours of time with villagers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm seeing what you mean about the questions now.
mm-hmm.
It was pretty like BuzzFeed shallow for the first like 5 or so questions, and I just got the question.
Number 7?
No, they randomize it, so it's gonna be different.
Oh, okay, never mind.
And I gotta say,
What's the
I
question?
wasn't ready for therapy.
What's the question? You don't
A
have to give us your
fear.
answer. It's the fear one.
Yeah, yeah.
A fear.
I get number 7.
And you're like,
It's
dang,
not
man.
7 for me.
Oh, okay, never mind.
That's what I said. That's randomized.
Okay.
So like the questions themselves are like randomized in what order they ask you.
Altier,
It's
can
the
I
same question.
use your
What?
chat to make for a poll to decide what I should stream?
Go for it.
Okay.
Okay, guys, we're gonna do this the smart way. We're gonna do it the actual color work way, and not the lazy way. Even though I want to, we're not gonna do it the lazy way.
Why? Just do it the lazy way.
No,
Why?
because we're gonna do it the way where it's gonna look nice at the end.
Okay.
Quentin Sparks says fear of my goosk. And my dyslexic ass initially read it as fear of the goose, which understandable, you do
Okay.
you.
To be fair, that's how I've been reading it, which is why I didn't read it out loud.
I also read it that way.
We love the dyslexic gang.
Keith
Oh.
believes I'm a king. Sus. I am sus.
I am an honorary dyslexic.
Baba Bowie.
Thanks, Billy.
Okay, what's this? What are the options? Ooh. I will not tell people which one I voted for. Guys, go vote in the poll. We're rating spoons after this, so you guys are gonna be watching it, so you guys better choose something.
Okay. I'm not gonna choose something.
Oh,
Yeah.
What the F,
That-
Billy?
I'm sorry. I'm kind of in the middle of something right now. Oh, shingle poppers. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. No, just sir, stand right there. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
It's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine.
I believe
Everything
you.
is awesome. Everything is cool.
guys, I never finished Giraffe Town. I should play that sometime.
You didn't finish
Why?
it?
You
No, I got stuck on like the really hard part. And I just spent like several
Keith?
hours.
Oh, dear.
Keith,
Did you get king?
I got king.
Yeah! Welcome to the people who thought they were poets and they got king gang! Let's
If
go!
I had the nickel for everybody who was in this club, I would have 10 cents, which is completely useless, but it's a bit weird that I have 10 cents from it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
No,
That's
actually
so cool
though,
for you.
like that's like
There's
okay,
so
so now
many
I
more
explain
than-
the quiz. Now I explain. Okay, so basically it's like this whole TikTok thing, right? That with this quiz. But like there is like a whole group of people who think they're poets, and then they take the quiz and then they get king, and then they read the description of king and they're like, "Oh, that makes sense."
Okay, so where do I okay, it's right here, isn't it? I should probably read it.
I mean, you can read it out loud if you want to, but like
There will come a ruler whose brow is laid in thorn, smeared with oil like David's boy. Duty, strength, resignation. You were told to do things, and you did them. The world is something that was put into your hands that you must deal with, and so you will. You have a rigid back and steady hands, either metaphorically or physically. Is it nature or nurture? You don't know. You are tired of being steady. What you dream is to be alive. Not that you aren't, but sometimes it's hard to remember that there is a heart between your ribs. Your love is where you breathe. Come on, breathe. In, out, in, and out. It starts now.
Yup.
Can you
Yup.
read audiobooks, please?
What?
Can you read out like audiobooks, please?
Oh my god.
I don't know. I have been told. Oh my god! I have been told I have a soothing voice by Twitch chat before, so maybe I
You
should.
do. Yes. Could you just like have streams where you just read books? or just read things. It's in books. It could just be you could just read random things.
I will read the
Read
script for
SCPs.
2014 era Ford pickup truck commercials.
Yes, please.
Okay, but hear me out. SCPs.
Ooh, you could do that too.
Ooh, wait, we can do that now. Pick an SCP.
Oh, oh my god. Shoot. Well, okay.
Number, or I'm getting the dice.
No. What you
IKEA
do
one.
is go on the website and just click random, and then just read it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, we're
okay.
playing the Backrooms horror game. Oh my god.
Okay.
Yes.
Let
Which
me
one?
see here. Where I
Inside the Backrooms, like the really scary one that was actually legitimately scaring me last time I
like
played
the
it.
new one that came out. Nice.
Yeah, Inside the Backrooms. I think that one's multiplayer, so if you guys wanted to play with me, you guys
No.
can.
Is it free?
No.
It's a few bucks. It's not expensive. It's like
I'll
$5-ish.
I'll see the stream today.
Mhm.
And then if I think it's good, I will join you later next
Like
time.
I do want to like play it at some point, but like not today. Mostly because I think it'd be quite funny if you play by yourself. Bye,
Okay,
Keith.
I'll
Have
put
fun at
myself. You
work.
guys can be.
Yeah, the first stream is the solo stream. Anyways, SCP-559, Object
good.
Class, Euclid, Special Containment Procedures. SCP-559 is to be stored appropriately for any object it has taken the form of, within a secure safe containing 3 other baked items inaccessible to those below level 3 security clearance. Usage of SCP-559 is only to be done under the supervision of level 4 or higher personnel with prior approval. As of the time of writing, SCP-559 is a round vanilla birthday cake. However, its powers have been observed to exist in other baked items like rolls, puffs, or
I am back.
cupcakes. Whichever item SCP-559 has subverted in this manner is easily identifiable by the words "birthday time!" marked out in green icing. Materials testing has returned to this icing to be regular green icing with no unusual traits. When lit candles are placed into SCP-559, they cannot be extinguished by any means by someone who is not celebrating their birthday. However, they can be put out by people whose birthday falls on that day, termed birthdays for convenience, upon which the subject will have their age changed to the equivalent of the number of candles on SCP-559.
What the
This
F?
effect lasts for 24 hours before the subject reverts to their original age. Testing has revealed several other properties. SCP-559 seems to regard anything burning as a candle, regardless of its size or orientation. Matchsticks, fireworks, and even high explosives have been used, and when stuck into SCP-559, all were easily blown out by birthday-ers. Tests have been conducted with the number of candles from 1 to above 900. Such a high age surprisingly brings about no directly related health problems, and the effects of existing health conditions, such as weak heart or asthma, are reduced when aged in this manner. In fact, 87% of those who were aged to above 500 years survived the full 24 hours, although were physically weakened in their aged state as expected. When the 24 hours are up, the subject immediately reverts to the original age within a span of 20 microseconds, and retains full memory of the period where the age was altered. If
Whack.
SCP-559 is used in the above manner, or if a slice is cut from it, its current host item will lose its unique properties and green icing, and the nearest intact baked item will gain them instead. It has been observed to travel in this fashion over 25 kilometers of sea, and this property thus led to difficulties during location and of retrieval of the object. Retrieval log. An item containing SCP-559 emerged from a bakery in Data Expunged. It was brought by a family and when used to celebrate an 82-year-old's birthday, 8 big candles and 2 small candles were placed on the cake. The act of blowing out the candles transformed the birthdayer into a 10-year-old, and the alarmed family contacted 911 as a first instinct. Routine monitoring of the 911 call centers alerted the Foundation to SCP-559's presence, and after making suitable negotiations with the family for secrecy, the spent cake was secured. However, after testing was done, it was realized that SCP-559 was still in the public domain, and this sparked a hunt for all baked goods similar to the original cake. It was eventually located after it took on the form of a puff pastry, the green icing betraying its unnatural properties, and has since been secured. Addendum 559-01. Although we
That's so cool.
appreciate test subjects attempting to gather data for us, seeing as birthdays are only once a year, I would like to remind everyone that there should always be at least one fail-safe fake baked item nearby to contain 559 after usage. Recently, there was one usage which had no backup item. Fortunately, the staff canteen was serving cupcakes that day. Consider yourself warned.
This is quite funny.
Everybody
That's-
gangsta until expunged.
Data expunged. You said it exactly like a podcast I used to listen to, so that was awesome. Data expunged.
Data expunged.
Now, when you got really close to the mic, it sounded like exactly like the crackly that the person would put over their voice. Oh my god, that's so good.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Hi.
Guys, I'm having a great time right now. My brain is
Yeah.
not dying.
Oh,
That's so.
That's
So
exactly what
great.
someone
It's
whose brain is
terrible
dying
time.
would say.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I'm like having to flip the pattern in my head, and it's going okay.
No, 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 no.
No,
Yes.
Everything's fine.
I believe you.
Uh-huh.
I'm so good at Minecraft. At practice today, I made a very good play, and I want to say I'm so good at my sport, and I automatically said I'm so good at Minecraft, and
Hi.
it was a little whoops.
I
Well,
love that for you.
know?
Honestly, I think every time I do a good move in climbing now, I'm just gonna be like, I'm so good at Minecraft. I just like every
Hi.
time. Oh my
Is
god.
playing soccer, scores a goal. I'm so good at Minecraft!
Just like in Minecraft.
Just like in Minecraft.
Just like in Minecraft.
Soccer, just like in Minecraft.
Just aggressively pats your thighs. I got power 5 and flame 2 on these bad boys.
Hi.
I
Drop down.
disgusting.
Drop down the board. Disgusting. No.
I love how you got like a relatively pretty wholesome SCP. I'm gonna be real.
I'm gonna be real. I'm glad it was the age warping birthday cake and not like Eldritch abomination beyond your wildest dreams and makes skinwalkers look like supermodels and makes death look like a release.
There's some of them where you like read them and you're just like, wow, the person who wrote this one is like really messed up. Like there's this one that's like a guy in a car that basically like chases you down, right? And he will like there's like there's a possibility that this creature like sexually assaults you. Like you're like, that's so cool.
No. Actually, no.
In fact,
After years of not knitting, I decided to try knitting on a loom with a pattern meant for needles, and it went terribly because you don't flip a knitting loom. Oh. Uh-oh.
my
I believe.
condolences, comrade.
Radioactive ferret, I believe that you can do it.
That sounds like actually a skill issue.
What the F? I'm trying to encourage them.
This happens every
Okay,
time I'm in a cultier chat. It just becomes a civil war between aggressive positivity and aggressive fuck you. And it's really funny.
Yes. Now, guys, I think I have messed up. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shut the F up, Billy Bumble.
I'm sorry.
SMH my
I'm
head.
sorry.
Okay, I did mess up a little bit, but it's okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay. How many? 1, 2.
30 more minutes until I have to wash this off of my head. That's
I
so
need this to be
exciting.
gray because it is simply
Congratulations
too
on
hard to see.
figuring out the pattern thing, Ferret. Good job.
Yo! Hold on. My friend keeps talking about the SCPs where you aren't allowed to know what it looks like or it will find you and figure out the pattern thing eventually. Yes, nice. Okay, actually though, there's a lot like that. Dude, okay, one time I hit random on the website and it was just like, this is for William. If you're not William, don't proceed. And it has like a countdown on it, and like it's like a whole like horror ARG that's just like on the website. And so it's like a whole thing where
Yo.
you have to like read it and you have to like it's like it's for one of the like members of the SCP called William, and it's like this whole thing, and I think you die at the end, but like it's just like, oh, you need to proceed, like they're gonna come over to your house like now, and I'm just like, I'm afraid. And it was like 2 o'clock in the morning when I found this, and I was like, I'm not gonna do this today, actually. I'm good.
I will simply vacate this page, Control D, and bye.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I'm counting.
Billy has said they will end their toxic art and simply haven't. You are so correct, Keith.
What do you mean?
I don't want them to, because it's quite funny. I'm gonna be real.
Billy, keep being toxic.
Billy Bumble,
Keep
I would like you to
gatekeep
keep...
girl bossing.
I would like you to keep being toxic, actually.
The worst part is I never mean it, and yeah.
That's
Okay,
the best
just
part.
keep being you. Keep being you.
Mansplain, manipulate, email. You know
Yes.
what to do.
I'm manipulating myself.
That's the spirit.
Yeah, let's go. My favorite part is when Billy Bumble comes into the chat and I figured out what I did wrong.
Skill issue.
Uh-huh.
It's okay. This is fine.
That's my favorite part too.
Guys, my little cat game is glitching.
Sorry, well, my favorite part is when Billy Bumble inevitably comes into chat and is like, guys, this thing happened at team today because I said something and because it was an automatic response and it did not go well. And I love that.
That's so cool.
You would laugh at my pain, actually. That's
It's a little bit
Keith
humorous,
Online
I
20
gotta
says
admit.
gas keep, gate light, gum boss.
what?
That's so real.
My dyslexic ass read that correctly the first time.
I
I definitely didn't read it
that.
as gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss the first time.
I did see Gum Boss
I-
and I thought that was really funny.
I want
Keith
that.
Online 20 says he,
How do I get
ha.
there?
I have so many people who just decide to be the TTS in my chat, and I just love that.
Who else to be TTS than your designated soothed voice 20-year-old foreigner?
20-year-old
Uh-huh.
foreigner, okay.
That's right, I'm exotic. It'll artificially
I'm
drive up the
making
value
a
of this
decision
game.
Wow,
right
exotic.
now. This is the best decision I've ever
The
made.
Axel _ says E.
Clickbait.
Keith Online 20 says
No, you had to say W H E
E
E
E Z
Z
E
E.
E A Sports. It's in the gay.
Hmm.
E A Sports. Why are you gay?
Who said I'm gay?
Who says I'm gay?
E A Sports. You're fucking gay.
I feel like I've made a mistake and I'm about to make another one, but that's
I love that for you.
Do it again.
I want to get down there where I cannot get up from.
Quentin
after.
Sparks says best text to
And I might
talk.
die.
I am programmed to respond with appreciation.
Or I might get kicked from
Appreciative
my world.
response. Keith Online 20 says, "Yeah, Seuss. Among gay."
There's no going back.
Mika's just an AI robot.
Guys, you weren't here earlier when I was talking about how Cakebird and I were talking about AI art, right? And like
Ew.
and we were just like, "Oh, like how far do you think it is away until there is like just an AI streamer that's just able to stream like 24/7?"
Her
And then
name
like
is Altier
literally
Light.
yeah, yeah, it's definitely me. And then like 3 days later, like Cakebird sent me a video of like an AI streamer that exists now.
I don't like that.
Yeah, so it's like a little anime character, and it like will play games and stuff like that, and it will talk with chat, and it will just like read out chat.
Don't like
Of course,
that.
they're a VTuber.
Huh? Of course, it's no VTuber. It's an effing AI. There's nothing there.
Don't like that.
It's like not perfect, like in any means. Like it's not great. Like it can't even like play the video game that well, but like it exists, and that's kind of what matters.
Don't like that.
VTubers are so weird because I have watched the VTuber once, and it was when I rated them with my stream one time.
Mhm.
Twitch to this day will not stop recommending me a bunch of VTubers. And for some reason, despite that I've never watched any of them, Twitch still keeps doing it.
I think the reason it might be because there is just actually a lot of VTubers.
That is also possible. My Instagram is filled with a bunch of VTuber content because even though I don't actually watch any of the VTubers, they just repost funny Tumblr memes. And so that's my source for high quality Tumblr memes.
Excellent.
The trick for getting the best of any social media platform is to consume that social media platform from another social media platform. It's quality control. Only the best memes jump platforms.
It's
I
a filter.
think, genuinely, I think you should just join Tumblr because Tumblr is actually just the best.
I am attempting to consider that. However, I am also trying not to rot my brain. No
No,
offense to
Tumblr-
social
no.
media, it just gets me for some reason.
Oh, like if you like have or like I'm just not gonna go on any social media, that's fine. But if you want a social media, like Tumblr's good. Just do a Tumblr. We don't bite.
I was
Exactly.
only like sometimes on Twitter, and that's just because my Twitter algorithm I have very specifically well trained to only show me my mutuals. So it's basically just
Oh, fair enough.
an echo chamber of my acquaintances, and that's it. And then I was only on Instagram to message one of my friends, and then slowly but surely, first I'm just browsing through a few things in my feed, and then I'm like, oh, what's this explore tab? And then I find this weird little tab where they show me my funny little videos, and suddenly I'm watching off-brand TikTok.
Oh my god, reels.
Mhm.
Guys, okay, so talking about Tumblr, this is going back to Tumblr. So Panic at the Disco, right? It's no longer a band. As in like Brandon Urie decided and he pieced off, and which means there's no more guys in the band because there's only him, and it's only been him for like a decade. So he broke up the band, but it's only him. Anyways, Panic at the Disco doesn't exist anymore. Fun fact for everyone. But what's really funny is that about a week ago, or even less than that.
I'm back.
Yeah, about a week ago. Welcome back. About a week ago, Fall Out Boy released a song. Okay. Pretty banger song, by the way. Release a song, right? Which means Fall Out Boy is back, right? And according to the emo trilogy rules, the emo trilogy cannot all exist at the same time. So we can't have My Chemical Romance, Fall Out Boy, and Panic at the Disco exist at the same time, right? Okay, so Fall Out Boy releases a new song. 3 days later, Panic at the Disco is like, yeah, we're no longer a band. And so now we have Fall Out Boy and My Chemical Romance, which is a win. But what makes it funnier is that today, No, that's great. Fall Out Boy released another new song. So like Penny the Disco decided, and then Fall Out Boy was just like, "Hey guys, you guys want another banger song? Here you go." Oh my god, hello Bunny.
Bunny.
Oh my god. It's twitch.tv/ultralight. But it's just
Bunny
tv.ultralight.
underscore
Bunny.
E says omg. Bunny underscore M underscore E says,
Uh-oh.
is this? Keith online 20 says, Bunny, hello. Bunny underscore M underscore E says, TV.ultralight. Bunny underscore
I hate this.
Bunny
forgot I
underscore
hated that.
M underscore E says, Altier.
Guys, I just gotta say, I'm pretty excited that I went to the last good My Chemical Romance, like, tour. Because I would've been pretty pissed if I was like, oh no, we should wait until the next tour. And then I had to go to, like, the atrocity that is Viva La Vengeance.
Mm-hmm.
Mika's back!
Bing bong. Oh my god, guys, we
yeah.
say
Oh,
bing
wait,
bong at
wait,
work.
We could
wait,
been here
wait.
behind the scenes the entire time. Yeah, that's been a thing. I went incognito.
Wait, why?
They
why
sent
are
me
you
behind enemy lines.
Why are you and Bunny mortal enemies? What is happening?
Cause fuck them, that's why.
Oh,
Lol.
It's
okay.
entirely /J, but we are also definitely mortal enemies.
Mhm.
I would assume it's /J. Could you imagine? It's like, no, like we actually genuinely hate each other.
Lol. Also, everyone met in real life. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Mhm.
god.
Oh my god. People are real.
People are
exist.
real.
The gay little people on my
Bro,
phone
I
are
was-
actually real people.
I think
I
I've
know,
only told
right?
Spoons about this when I hung out with y'all granola gang in person.
You hung out
I
with the
was
granola gang, yeah.
surprised by everyone's height. Literally
I
everyone's height. They were either
I-
way taller or way shorter than I expected.
I hate that because
I
I
was
know
not
for a
ready for
fact
Liam
I'm
to
part
be
of the
that tall.
shorts. Liam? No, who were you
Liam
not
was
expecting?
way taller than I expected.
Oh, really?
I don't know why. I just expected him to be smaller.
And then you get the Mischief, and Mischief is like
Okay, Mischief was throwing me off. I flat out thought Mischief would be like inches taller than Spoons.
I.
No, okay, actually though, like Mischief just gives off that energy where you're just like, oh yeah, they're tall. And then you meet them in real life and they're just like
They have tall person facial structure.
I guess. Just confession time on Ultier. Oh, I am simply the tallest. See, like, I feel like I look the height that I am.
Yeah,
I
can
feel
see that.
like I'm
Oh my
really
God.
bad at judging people's height based off of just their upper body. Which might be the problem, because I've seen all of those people we hung out with before, but only their upper body. Except Spoons. I know exactly how tall Spoons is, but obviously.
I mean, I can
Do
tell
I
you
look
how
as tall as I am?
You look about an inch taller.
Huh. L.
I was expecting you to be a little shorter. I was not expecting you to be like a solid Subway sandwich shorter.
What the F?
Okay.
See, I'm 5'3". And I feel like people assume I'm 5'5", which is like a fair assumption.
You do look like you could be 5'5", so.
Yeah. But I
You have
also look
5'5"
like
vibes.
I could be 5'1". Like, I feel like, you know? And
Mhm.
I don't know. I feel like I look as tall as I am.
Mhm.
I am 7 inches taller than Spoons. Actually, though,
Yeah.
you're way taller than I thought you were. I'm gonna be real.
I am acutely aware. Based on my parents, my two options were giving Mischief a run for their money for smallest in the group, or how's the weather up there? And those are my
Yeah.
only two options. Chimpy Gimpy says I'm 6'4", not me. Chimpy Gimpy says they're 6'4".
Chimpy. I genuinely don't care about being short because I know that the majority of the time, like, unless you were built like a barn, I'm stronger than you.
Oh, absolutely. I am weak. My muscles are non-existent.
Like, no intimidation. Like, you can be as tall as, like, Wilbur and Rambo, and I know for a fact that I would beat you in an arm wrestle.
Yeah, we didn't do any
Like-
sort of arm wrestling this last whatever weekend it was.
I did do pull-ups.
Yes, funny. Yes, funny. Yes, funny.
You did.
It was a little funny. I didn't know I could do them.
You are
Do you
pretty
wanna look up a
strong,
fun thing for
considering.
me?
Well, there's a difference
Sure.
between knowing in my head that over the past year I've gained like 25 pounds of almost pure muscle, and it's another thing to actually have something to measure it with. And be like, wait a minute, I can do that.
I'm back.
Oh,
Chimpy,
welcome
are
back.
you saying that I wouldn't beat you in an arm wrestle? Because because I don't know how to break this to you, but I'm a world-class athlete.
Whoa, really?
Whoa. Okay, you're showing me an effing doll island. What the F is this?
What?
Wait, isn't this the doll island that they like that the like they did on BuzzFeed Unsolved? Or is that a different doll island? It's terrifying either way. Man. Dolls, right?
Dolls, right? Dolls are a little creepy. I don't like dolls.
I used to be really obsessed with dolls, and I used to repaint dolls.
I am so glad I met you after that phase of your life was over.
Did you know my Instagram started as a doll page?
I don't know how I feel about this information.
I have pictures of my old doll repaints. I actually
Please,
have a
please,
ball
we'll-
jointed doll.
I will pay you $20
No!
not to show me.
No, I'm showing you.
No.
It's my artwork.
I will
Why
pay
did you
you
like
not
my
to show
tweet?
me.
This is not okay.
I'm actually
Hi, Bumble, are
offended
you okay?
Why did you like my tweet, Spoons?
Oh.
What's going on?
because I opened up Twitter.
Nice.
I so much gold.
I'm
and I
so
don't get
glad that's the
gold.
tweet you see and not any of the other ones.
Why? What
Don't
else are
worry
you
about it.
tweeting?
Mean.
Just me being a socially inept autistic fuck. Like, hey, shout out to WikiHow for having my back when I got super anxious about ordering Chipotle for the first time in my life earlier today.
Oh, I saw that one.
It's a tragedy that I'm too tall to sit on cute girls' laps. It's hard being 6 foot with the personality of 5'4".
Now, Mika, just do it anyway. Coward.
Exactly. Just do it anyways.
Coward?
Shingle poppers, shingle poppers, shingle
What's
poppers.
stopping you?
Oh no. No.
Me bitching about
No. Okay, we're good.
Okay,
Yes?
guys, we're reading a fun fact from Bunny.
funny fact.
Comcrast syndrome, a certain kind of brain damage severs the connection between your visual cortex and the emotional center of your brain, but the link to your higher cognitive areas are intact. You can see your own mother, or anyone important to you, know for a fact that she looks identical to your mother, but something will feel off and you'll be convinced she's an imposter. You know what?
Yes.
You know what? I actually... Okay, so, like, you know how sometimes on, like...
Hi, Bunny.
TikTok, bye Bunny. You know TikTok where like sometimes you'll just get like TV shows, specifically medical dramas. Anyways, I do sometimes where like it will just like be an episode from like a medical drama. And there was an episode about this guy that was like, I went to my mom's house and she like called the police on me because she was like convinced I wasn't her son. And they like like the medical people were like so sure that like this guy was like, you know, trying to break into her house, was lying and all this stuff, because she was like so sure this guy was not her son. And they like did all these tests and everything like that. And they were like, "Oh yeah, you guys are related. That is your mom and you are her son. What is going on?" And then they like found out that she had that. And they were just, and he was like, "Okay, how do we cure it?" And they're just like, "You don't. You kind of just have to go to therapy, my mood." And like she's just gonna have to also go to therapy, and like you're like she's just gonna like have to deal with it. And I was just like, that sucks, dude.
Oh my gosh, I'm so good at Minecraft. I'm so good at Minecraft. I'm so good at Minecraft.
Oh, gee, is that a
Everything's
reference
fine.
to the
It's
video
fine.
game Among Us? That would be pretty sus. That might be an impasta. Did I pronounce all
So good
those
at
really well?
Minecraft.
You mispronounced Seuss.
What
Like
the F?
Dr. Seuss.
Okay, well.
Like, yeah.
L.
I tried my best.
All I'm saying is I saw this one thing where someone misspelled bon appetit as like bone appetit, and I
Bone apple
simply
teeth.
yes. And,
Bone apple
that has
teeth.
been living with me forever.
No, it's
I
great.
say apple G's a lot.
You do.
Bad decisions in hardcore Minecraft.
It's literally just apologies pronounced incorrectly. It's like pronouncing barbecue sauce as barbecue sauce.
Don't do that though.
But why not?
Because it stop.
Barbecue sauce.
No.
Barbecue sauce.
Why?
Hey, Alter.
Michael here. What if you were defenseless?
Hi.
I've never been and will never be defenseless.
That was not okay.
As long as I have my body, I have defenses.
Simply awful.
Exactly.
I did not.
I think all the pictures of the dolls are actually not on my phone, but on this USB drive.
Vsauce, Michael here. On the screen right now is a pixel of SCP-096. Run.
My favorite is Billy Bumble's dying noises in the background.
No! Oh my gosh, no!
Okay, but theoretically, if you were defenseless, okay? Can I get your spleen? I mean, if I was, like, defenseless and knocked out, like, yeah, I guess, but, like, just know that I'm coming for you after I wake up. I see them. But, like, consensually in a platonic way. Can I have your bones? But, like, in a platonic, like, consensual way. Can I have your bones?
This is like if you lost your finger in a horrific workplace accident, would you allow them to keep the finger if it could not be reattached?
Dude, okay, actually though, if I lost, like, a finger or, like, a tooth or something like that, and they didn't give it to me afterwards, like, they were just like, we found it, but we couldn't reattach it, so we threw it in the trash, we threw it in the incinerator, I would be so pissed.
I would also be so mad. I would want to keep that thing and, like, put it in the jar of preservative.
I have my teeth.
I had a science teacher
I'm
in
so glad.
middle school, and they were awesome. We did a lot of cool dissections, and at the very end of the year, we did a shark dissection. And my partner and I thought our shark was pregnant, and then we saw the male bits. So we're like, what is going on here? And we realized there was a not even like not even barely the scales had been digested, a fish in its stomach, just fresh, just a whole fish.
Yo.
Like this, firstly, I don't know how it swallowed the fish whole. That fish was like the size of its head. Anyways, so I got a bonus dissection, and this was that teacher's last year teaching before they retired. So as their retirement gift, I actually dissected the fish, removed its spine, and preserved it in a jar of preservatives, and that was their retirement gift for me. And that is the single greatest act of kindness I have ever done. I did it when I was 13 years old. I peaked 7 years ago.
That is the wildest thing I've ever heard.
I have all kinds of wacky stories from my youth you don't even know.
I don't.
My USB drive is being really weird.
Oh, that's not
USB
great.
stands for US Beta. Turn into a USA, US Alpha drive. Maybe even a
Incinerator.
USS,
Me
US
as an
Sigma
incinerator, I don't
drive,
know how
and
to
you
write
might
that.
just
Bro, I don't know either, man. All of those look correct to me.
My computer is trying to fix it.
Bunny underscore M underscore E. For what are you attempting to gather my attention? If this is a your mom joke, I will be marginally angry, but I will also be marginally entertained.
Joe Mama.
Yo, mama! Are you a stroke? Because you're making me numb and tingly.
Winks. Winks with both eyes.
Winks with both eyes.
You've heard that before, right?
Well, you see, Bunny, this might be confirmation bias because you may also be losing blood flow to your brain and also all of your limbs.
What the F, dude?
What I'm saying is I could be a stroke, but I could also be cardiac arrest. You might need to get that checked out within like 3 business days.
Youth.
This is why Bunny needs all-tier spleen. Bunny, are you a lich?
Oh my god. Oh no.
My platonic partner is the best flirt, for real, Keith.
Oh my god.
Honestly, if I could flirt with like people I would actually flirt with, the way that I like ironically flirt with my homies, life would be so much better.
Uh-huh. I think
Damn,
you should
Mika,
I think you
heartbreaker real? I don't know about that.
Mika, I think you should continue this thought process.
Elaborate.
No.
Okay.
Spoons knows what I'm getting at.
This is so great for us.
Bunny underscore M underscore E says, IRL, I am a gay mess. I think we're all gay messes here.
Oh my god. At work today, I was like, I'm gay, I can't do math.
That's so
I
cool.
can't do math. I need to draw an equal sign to finish this equation, but the lines for an equal sign are straight. I can't do straight.
Exactly. That's
Oh
real.
my god. The first friend I ever made, I made in driver's ed, and they were like a veteran queer. And the sheer
That's such
number
a
of
base
like
title.
the sheer number of go straight, and then while going straight at the because of the instructor just being like, go straight? They can't go straight. They're gay. That joke got old after like never. I don't know how it never got old. It just kept working, and I don't know why. Also, yes, veteran queer is such a based title.
One of my friends told me I can't use "that's homophobic" when he doesn't buy me coffee at college. But you can, though. And I think you should continue to do that. Me, bus aide, and my coworker bus driver are both gay, so we make jokes about not being able to park straight. Nice. I mean, he should be able to use that.
100%.
Guys, my favorite, like, ongoing joke that's happening in, like Origins right now is that Tubbo has just decided that he's homophobic. The context here is that he has a boyfriend. And
Lol.
and like, but he's homophobic specifically only to Scott, who is also gay. And so Scott keeps trying to get Tubbo canceled about it, and then he's like, no, but I am though. But I am homophobic though. And he now has an emote in his Twitch chat that's just like a gay flag will like pop up, and then it's just him like freaking the F out. And I just think it's quite funny. He was just like, you know what? I will make my brand being a homophobic gay. F you guys. Anyways, guys, this is going well. This is going well.
We're just having a time.
I don't know how well the how like well the crown is gonna look, but we'll find out. That's the greatest thing I've heard all day. It's a little bit funny.
Mika, how's your tattoo feeling?
You winks with both eyes. You know what's homophobic? Yeah. Gay people, usually.
No.
But, yeah, it's funny.
Also, Spoons, what's up? I heard you say something.
Oh, I was just asking how your tattoo's healing.
It feels like skin.
That's
Tubbo.
so cool. Mine also
Riveting,
feels like skin.
riveting stuff. I know.
Wow.
You know
I
what's
had
homophobic?
my
Tubbo.
actual dad, not my biological father, my father who was a 37-year-old woman, called it cute. So I don't know how to make up for that.
Aw,
That's adorable.
it is.
Straight up hate crime? What the F, dude? Maybe I consider it homophobic that you want me to just simply die. Because I think I die if I give you my spleen.
I think that all homophobic people are actually just gay.
Real.
Yeah.
I had to explain the concept of someone who is homophobic and gay to someone, and
I
and I was just like, I don't know how to explain this to you.
Huh. Do I know this
So I
person?
think Bunny basically just said, you can live without a spleen, just get on that Sigma grind set.
Hi.
Yes, you do know this person, but like was a really long time ago.
Oh. Huh.
Make an effort. Are you assuming that they can make efforts at a reasonable rate? Are you discriminating? Is this ableism in practice right now? This is
Bro,
all very
counting and
slash
trying to keep up
S.
with this conversation is really hard.
So either don't count or don't keep up with this conversation.
Okay, we're gonna keep count because if I don't keep count, then I lose.
13,
Oh no,
47.
it's not
11.
counting like that. You guys can say numbers at me all you want. That's
C.
not gonna mess me up. C.
F.
Piss.
Cock
What?
and ball torture from Wikipedia. The
What
free
the F, dude?
encyclopedia.
Nico's like, watch me put this up to 100, guys. Did Billy
Look,
Bumble
how are
like
you
die in the
supposed to know?
hardcore?
I
Maybe.
don't know. I don't know what's going on with Billy Bumble right now.
Billy Bumble, are you still here?
Billy Bumble's not here. They're at a different PC.
What the F? Billy
They left
Bumble.
us.
Oh,
Billy-
Keith Online 20 says, Mika, woot.
Oh, it's because Billy Bumble's effing live right now.
Oh.
They've been
Well.
live the whole time.
I just simply don't think that's true.
When I jumped into here, I went on my Twitch first, and Billy Bumble was live playing Minecraft to a single viewer
Oh.
before I joined here.
Oh,
They
shoot.
have more than that now, but
Oh, guys, it's my 1-year anniversary. What do I say?
happy birth.
Bing bong.
I'll put Bing
Hey,
Bong.
Cold Tier Coons, when you join the Cold Tier Discord, legal tender in Venezuela.
Oh wait, how do you spell Gapple?
G-A-P-P.
Gapple. You said pee-pee. How does it feel?
Pretty good, man.
Guys, I'm Gapple Gang.
That's so cool.
Guys, I deleted my message.
Altair, you should look at your DMs.
Okay, hold on. Oh my god, guys.
Binging and gay.
Oh my god, my drive is ready to use.
Guys, Gapple
Wow.
Gang.
Gapple gang. Bing bong and gay.
Yeah! Gapple Gang! Oh my god, guys, I'm getting a gap. Oh no, that's the wrong camera. Guys, oh my god, guys. Oh my god. Guys, I'm getting a gapple.
Oh my goodness,
Yeah.
a golden apple crafted with an apple and 8 gold nuggets?
That was wonderful. Okay, I'm looking at my DMs.
bing, bong bong, Gaisley.
Yo!
Billy.
hello,
Bum
Billy.
Okay, you
Bumble.
can go whenever, Spoons.
Oh, okay.
Do
Yeah.
Also,
it.
I'm gonna leave my chat in here so you guys can entertain them because I have to go wash off my.
Oh,
data.
okay. That's
Lol.
cool. That's
Absolutely
cool.
It'll be like another 5 to 10 minutes.
If you
That's
are
fair.
listening to me speak, you should unsubscribe and unfollow from Billy No,
No.
Excuse me.
What the F?
Ultralight, I did the Gapple gang thing.
I know, I saw it.
The
Bunny underscore M
Oh
underscore
my
E
god,
says
wait, hold on, okay.
homophobia, am I right?
Oh
Before
my
I
god,
start
guys,
my
everyone in Billy Bumble's chat, how are we doing today? My chat is talking about how I'm homophobic, so that's really fun.
Altair is homophobic, but also, guys, look.
I
What am I
opened your
looking at?
stream for 1 second and I am no longer watching it.
No, please,
I saw dolls. I'm not fucking with that.
please, please look. This is my
look at-
art.
Who has balls?
I feel like I've seen the dolls before.
Yeah, because you followed me when I still did this.
Yes, I've seen the dolls before.
My old Instagram page. This one was, I think, definitely my favorite.
I've seen the dolls before.
Look at them.
Was that Dream fan art?
Where?
IMG underscore 2018071 underscore
Like, I get where you're- I just
094538 underscore 420 blaze it.
No,
don't-
because when I made this was well before I think Dream even was a YouTuber, or if he was a very small YouTuber.
You're a prophet.
You
Oh my
you
God.
want to know what this fan art was of?
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not Dream, is it?
Scared.
It's Hitalia fan art.
Oh no. That's so
What?
significantly worse. I'm so sorry. Not Italia. No, why? No.
I am so sorry.
Yo, why was there a fucking Twilight screenshot?
Where?
On the
Which
ground
where?
right now. Italia.
Wait, you just scrolled past it. The person in the middle
This?
looks like it's from fucking Twilight.
No, I think that was reference image for something.
Ew. Ew. Tree.
Lol. Lol. Old art. Old dolls.
Bunny is
figures.
in response to Hitalia has
God.
said no.
Yeah.
Why? No. Sobbing. On the ground right now. Volatier
my
looks
God.
like an Italy cosplayer. Derogatory. Actually, there's
What
2
the
R's
F?
in that derogatory, which means I have to
I-
roll that R, but I can't
I-
roll my R's.
I'm so sorry, Altair.
What the
Oh
F?
my God.
Bro.
I'm really upset. This alien one, I was really proud of making it, and I made it for a friend for their birthday, and then that friend very shortly after stopped being my friend in a very not nice way.
Oof.
L. I'm so sorry.
Interrogatory in a less J way, of course. Bro, I've never watched Italia. I don't even know, like, I have, like, a very vague idea of who that character even, like, looks like.
I'm gonna be honest. I heard Hitalia and I didn't hear the H, and so I just thought it was Italia, as in like Italy.
That's kind of what the...
Yeah, I mean, the main character is the one from Italy. I know that.
Yeah, they are the representation of Italy. Look at some old art I did.
I'm
Ew,
so
I used
happy
to
you
look
didn't
like
have
that.
Italia phase. It was a thing. I did not. I also didn't have a Homestuck one, which surprises people way more because people are just like, you didn't read Homestuck, and I was like, no.
Bro, my friend Max
did have an
from my
Undertale one,
D&D
though.
campaign he has a thing for Homestuck. Like, he is obsessed with Homestuck, and he's been trying to get me to, like, consume Homestuck media
Don't.
for months now, and I have
Well,
not
okay, here's the
caved.
thing. I think the story itself is probably actually really, really good. Because people have told me it's good, and I believe them. But it's like the fandom was like a lot. It was like it's the fandom that made people realize, okay, so toxic fandoms aren't it. We need to chill, maybe. And it's like the reason why there hasn't been like that crazy of a fandom since. Like, people can say whatever the F they want about the Dream SMP fandom, but trust me, as someone who was going to convention at the height of Homestuck, y'all have seen nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yep.
Like, man,
Really?
like the most cringe thing that a Dream SMP person has done that I've seen like be publicized on the internet is that one person who like wore a t-shirt that was like DNF fan art, and it was like not
Yeah.
even like that bad. Like, it was weird. Like, it was definitely weird, but it wasn't like horrific. Whereas like the Homesick fandom, like, oh my god, the stories, man. Oh my god.
Mhm. 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 I'm just looking through old Instagram things that I posted years ago. This is some of these things.
Some
So
of
many
these
things.
I
raise
drew that. I
questions.
drew that.
Oh my god, that's my art. No
Oh
way.
my god. Oh my god.
Me whenever I look
Me
through my
looking at all of
sketchbook.
my old music demos.
Look, it's my pet snail.
Yo.
It's Pickles. Oh my god, look at him.
Pickles!
That's when he was so small. Look how tiny he
Stomp the
was.
Hedgehog.
This is the one time I took him to the beach and then he ate sand and I was like, we can't go to the beach anymore, guys.
Oh no.
Oh, he put his head in tubes. And I
Guys,
made him
Pickles is a
hats.
hedgehog, for people who don't know. Pickles is a
Yeah,
hedgehog.
I used to have a pet hedgehog. His name was Pickles. He was very cute.
Okay, but could you spin dash though?
No. Look, he napped. He took a nap and he was very cute. And he was just cute all the time.
I love that for you.
Oh. And that's it. Okay. That's all, folks.
Alright, that's all, folks. Okay, not to jinx it or anything like that, but this is going a lot better than it should be.
Mm-hmm.
Quentin is like, you had a
Elaborate.
hedgehog?
You had a hedgehog.
I did. He was very good.
It was very good. I love hedgehogs.
I know they're so good. Pickles was just. Oh, I miss him.
I think you need to clarify that Pickles is, like, not dead.
Oh, no, he's not. I just had to rehome him because of living situations, and I was just unable to take care of him properly.
Pickles is not dead.
No.
Pickles is alive and collecting rings to this day.
Real.
One of these days they'll go super pickles. They'll become a blonde. They'll glow.
Uh-huh.
They will
Also
become
real.
invulnerable to all conventional forms of damage.
Yup.
Their dash meter will never empty.
Is Billy Bubble, like, still gone?
They're they're in the species. I think they're still gone though.
No,
Like,
they're still
physically.
gone. It just kind of looked like my that their stream just like died, but it didn't. It's just
Well, I think for the purpose of entertaining Billy Bumble's chat,
no. We're doing it well. We're
I
fine.
should pull up Wiki Roulette and read a random Wikipedia article.
Oh my god, please.
Okay, let's go. Oh, this is a juicy one. Lindfield and High Weald Electoral Division. Lindfield and High Weald
What?
is an electoral division of West Sussex in the United Kingdom and returns one member to sit on West Sussex County Council.
What?
What are you talking about?
I feel like
pulled
I
up-
need the Wikipedia on what you're talking about, actually.
It's exactly what I said. Lindfield and High Weald, an electoral division.
That means F all.
It's voting information for specifically the United Kingdom. Next one, Ottoman cruiser Haibetnuma. I'm saying that wrong. It was an unprotected cruiser with a composite hull of the Ottoman Navy, laid down in 1881 at the Constantinople dockyard and completed in 1893. The ship had 6 rectangular boilers and carried about 280 tons of coal. Let's see. I don't know. I'm getting some pretty mid articles. Oh, here we go. Martin Davis Eichelberger Jr. Is an American professional golfer who has won several tournaments at both the PGA Tour and Champions Tour level. Was born in Waco, Texas. I can't believe that's a real city.
That is a really fun game though, Bunny, to like you choose a starting and then try to have an ending. Bunny wants you
on
to
the Wikipedia page about rocks and end up at the Titanic only using links in articles. Okay.
Yeah, that's a fun
sec.
game, actually.
Wikipedia rocks. Rock geology, that's going to be my starting point. Let me pull up a stopwatch.
Well, guys, I
Why
forgot
do
to
I
change
need to
my
sign
category.
into Microsoft to use my goddamn stopwatch?
L?
Okay, stopwatch, go.
Oh my god, Billy Bumble's back.
Let's see here.
We could make a stream about that. We could make a
No,
video about
don't
that.
worry.
It was
Don't
a trend
worry.
a while ago, though.
Don't
Like-
worry,
like
I
years
got
ago.
this. I got this. I'm searching for a buzzword.
I believe
Hello, I'm back.
Welcome
Hello,
back, Billy
I'm
Bumble.
speedrunning Wikipedia.
That genuinely, that's actually what we're doing.
So cool. Yep.
Okay, I'm trying to find a buzzword. Okay, I think that one's useful.
Okay,
useful.
what's that one?
Thank you. Thank
I
you for
found the word
entertaining
ice,
chat.
and now I found the word iceberg. All right, you can probably see my
Okay. This is
train
good.
the sinking of the Titanic. What are we trying to get to again? The Titanic. Okay, I'm
Just
at the
the Titanic.
sinking. I'm at the sinking. Done. 56.24 seconds. I speed ran.
Oh my
Wikipedia.
god!
I went to the page about rocks. I searched for ice. From the ice page, I went to icebergs, and then from icebergs, I went to the sinking of the Titanic. And then from the sinking of the Titanic, I just went to the Titanic.
Yeah, see, you could do it like where you do speed, but then you could also do it where you do the least amount of pages.
Ooh, that would be smart, but I feel like I might be pretty close to the least amount of pages too, just because
I think you,
pages.
yeah, I think you did, but like
Oh.
in general, like if you were to choose like 2
Yo.
random topics,
Ooh,
like
we're ballin'.
there's 2 different games you can play. This is excellent.
Excellent.
Guys, I just don't think this is actually going to look like a crown when I'm done, and it's not going to look like dripping blood because the stitches on the computer screen are like thicker than they are here. But this is fine.
Raccoon with the Spoon is now live on twitch.tv.
Oh my god,
Am I?
self-promoing in
Are
2
you?
chats?
Billy's not here anymore.
Billy is here.
But they're
Oh,
not.
are they deafened? Or are they did
No, they
they're
left.
in their own chat.
Okay, that's fine
Oh my
then.
God,
That's
pay
fine then.
attention out here.
I'm sorry.
They're just straight up in their own chat. It's a little funny.
No, okay,
Mhm.
that's fine then. That's fine then. Because like I'm rating you. People know that I'm rating you, so.
It is fine. Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my
Oh my
god. I am gonna make popcorn,
gosh.
just so you know.
Ooh.
Before I actually
Goal
join this.
23 of 25 League
I
of
have
Legends. Pump those numbers up.
Yeah, also, I'll talk about I have some what's the word? It's not like house cleaning. It's like when you have to do things.
Tasks? Chores?
No.
Do things in what context?
I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, well what do you have to
Anyways.
do?
I have to just, talk about my goals and stuff.
Well, you see,
just
you should
updating.
crank the numbers up so you don't
Yeah.
have to submit yourself to League of Legends. You need to do what I did
Yeah,
when all
also,
tier
I'm gonna
threatened to simply buy a leaked song
Unmute
2
us
years
in
in advance.
my stream. I'm gonna unmute us in my stream, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Hi. Hello.
Hello,
Hello.
twitch.tv/rax00n
Oh my god, guys.
with the
Guys,
00N.
guys, we're gonna do a magic trick.
Oh my god, magic trick.
Yo, are you
Yes.
ready? Are you ready? Magic.
Also, Percy Jackson 8998. Hello. My pronouns are any pronouns. I don't actually have a thing for that. I should make a thing for that, but I don't have a thing for that. And yes, the music is Wilburset. What is the magic trick, Alter Light?
The magic trick is for my chat.
Oh. Oh my god. What? A woman?
Is that
Mom?
a woman? Mom?
What?
That has to be one of the favorite
Oh my
combinations
God.
of 4 words I've ever seen. Just
Is-
is that
is-
a woman?
Thank you for
Is
the
that
follow.
a woman?
I don't
that a
think there are any
woman?
women here. I mean, but women though.
Oh, women though.
Is that a
Women though. Am I right?
Is that
Like a woman for real though.
We
Woman?